Good morning, first grade, and happy Monday. I'm glad that you're here today and with me on this video this morning. That means you are ready to do some math with me. So, happy Monday and welcome to math. Today we're going to be on lesson 123, and we're going to talk about making number sentences for an array. I'm going to make sure this is, okay, there we go. For an array. I know on Friday we did that with our color tiles, and we put the tiles in order, and we made an array with our color tiles. Well, today we're going to look at some arrays, and we're going to create a number sentence for them. So before we do, let's go ahead and start with our math morning meeting. I'm going to ask you some questions, and we're going to do some warm-ups, and then we'll jump right into our lesson for today. Okay? So first, let's start by singing our months of the year. Let's do that together. You ready? January, February, March, and April, May, and June, July, and August, September, October, November, December, 12 months of the year. Good job. What month are we in right now? Good. We are in May. Very good. So, let's talk about our days of the week. Let's sing our days of the week song. Here we go. Let's do our new one. Days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, days of the week. There's Sunday and there's Monday, there's Tuesday and there's Wednesday, there's Thursday and there's Friday, and then there's Saturday. Days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, days of the week. How many days are in a week? Great, there's 7 days of the week. How many days are weekends? 2, exactly. And what are the 2 weekends? Saturday and Sunday. Very good. Okay, friends. I forgot. Okay, so if today is Monday, what was yesterday? Great, yesterday was Sunday. So if yesterday was Sunday, today is Monday, what will tomorrow be? Great, good. Tomorrow will be Tuesday. Very good. All right, friends, let's warm up by doing some multiplication. So I'm going to hold these up. I want you to shout out what the answer is. You ready? I'm going to count. I'm going to give you about 3 seconds to figure it out, okay? Ready, go. You can't see that. Let me come down. Okay, maybe you can see it better now. Ready? Oh, no, not even better. Okay, 4 times 2 is 8. Very good. 3 times 2 is 6. 5 times 1, 5. 3 times 5, maybe it is better back there. Sorry. 3 times 5, 15. 5 times 0, 0. Flip these around. Okay. 5 times 9, 45. 5 times 6. Great. 30. 5 times 8. Good. 40. 5 times 5. Nice. 25. 5 times 4. Nice job. 20. 2 times 5. 10. 5 times 3 is the same thing as 3 times 5. 15. 2 times 6. 12. 2 more. 5 times 2. Good. 10. And 2 times 7. 14. Good. All right. So each day, and you can make yourself some flashcards to practice and review these. I want you to make sure that you're practicing your multiplication facts each and every day, okay? If you haven't already, go ahead and do your facts sheet. Get that finished and completed. There's only one side to do. So make sure you get that done for me, and then come back to the video. So if you haven't already, pause the video, go do it, and come back, okay? So today, we're going to go ahead and jump right on into our lesson for today. I'm not sure why it's so... Okay, right. It's one extreme to the other. So today we're going to talk about writing a number sentence to make an array. So, like I said last week on Thursday or Friday, you should have done the creating an array with your color tiles, right? Or whatever, you could use Skittles or cookies or cereal, whatever you want to use. But you should have created an array. And so this is an array. And remember, when we talk about arrays, we talk about the row first. So we count down. So I would say that this is a 3, because there's 3 down. This is a 3 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A 3 by 5. And so I'm going to write it like that to help me remember. And so if I were to ask you how many tiles or how many squares are in this rectangle, I don't want you to sit here and count each little square, right? Because we'll be here forever. We know that this is a 3 by 5 array. So that's the same thing as saying 3 times 5. So my number sentence would be 3 times 5. And what is 3 times 5? Well, we can do it one way. I'm going to hold up 3 fingers and count by 5. 5, 10, 15. So I know that there are 15 squares in this box. I can count by 5s. 5, 10, 15. So that's how we would write our number sentence for it. All right? Let's do some more practice down here. Let's try and write a number sentence for this array. So I have a 1, 2, 3, 4. A 4 by how many? Good, 2. So here I have a 4 by 2, right? So if I have a 4 by 2, I would write that number sentence the same way. And while I'm doing this, you can either draw it or you can make this array with your color tiles or whatever manipulative that you have there, okay? So if I have a 4 by 2, remember not to forget my sign, my multiplication sign. So this helps me set up my problem because I'm figuring out how many I have on each row. And my number sentence would be 4 times 2 equals, well, what is 4 times 2? Good, 8. And if you didn't know that, then I can count by 2s. 2, 4, 6, 8, because there are 2 in each row, right? A column. All right, so my answer would be 8. All right, let's do the next one. I know this one looks super big, and it is way bigger. And so if I asked you how many color tiles or how many tiles are in this big square, are you going to sit and count each one of them? No, absolutely not, because we're not doing that. That takes too much time, right? So we just need to figure out what kind of array this is. Well, let's count. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have a 5 by, how many up top? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I have a 5 by 6 on this one. Here, and my greens, my blue's running out. Is that better? Yeah, see that? Yeah, you can. Okay, so I have a 5 by 6. That's how I would say that. So I have 5 by 6 across. Don't forget my symbol up top to help remind me. So my equation, when I write my number sentence, would be 5 times 6. Gracious me, I need some more markers. So I'm going to write my number sentence. 5 times 6 equals, well, what's 5 times 6? All right, so we're going to do it this way. We know we can count by 5s. So let's hold up 6 and count by 5s. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Good. Hopefully you were shouting 30 at me the whole time and you didn't have to count. All right, very good. So if on Friday you were comfortable and you understood how to make your arrays, then this should be no problem for you, right? So here's what else I'm going to show you. Not all the time will you see an array that looks like the squares. An array can be shown with any type of symbols or numbers or anything, honestly. So an array could look something like this. So let's try this one. What if I had this as an array? Let's do that. Okay, so, oh man, I don't know if you can see it. Come on, Miss Hunright. Get with it. Okay, so I, this time, did not use squares. What did I use? X's. And if the question says how many X's are in this array, I don't want you to sit and count it. I want you to be able to look at it and say, okay, well, I've got 3, a row of 3, and then 2 in each one. So my number sentence would still be 3 times 2. And what's 3 times 2? Great, 6. So I know my total here in this array would be 6. All right, let me do another one for you. What if I had one that looks like this? Okay, could that be an array? Absolutely. All I did was use L's. So let's count and see if I said how many L's are in this array. I don't want you to count each one. All you have to do is count my rows. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows. I have a 5 by 1, 2, 3, 4. I have a 5 by 4 array, which is the same thing. Don't forget your symbol. I was saying 5 times 4. And what is 5 times 4? 20. Great job. Okay, so does that make sense? Great. So if you need extra help with that and you don't understand, please let me know. If you are ready to rock and roll and you're ready for our next thing, what we're going to do is we are going to go get our practice sheet. So if you will get out practice sheet 122, we're going to do that together right now. All right, so I'll take you to my work area. All right, so on your paper, we are on 122A. And at any time, you know, like always, to pause the video if you need extra help. All right, at the top, I'm going to read it to you and you're going to do the work. For your name, draw a 7 centimeter line segment. So get that ruler, make sure you're on the centimeter side. I need 7 centimeters. For the date, measure the line segment using centimeters. So right now, pause this video, measure it, and tell me what you get. Good. So if you're still watching, that means you've measured it, and you should have gotten 4 centimeters. Now, if you're watching and you're not doing the work and you're just writing the answers, that does not count. All right, so make sure you're doing the work. Number 1 says, the children in Miss Carliso's class read 337 books. Well, that's a lot of books. And the children in Miss Buter's class read 284 books. How many books did the children in 2 classes read all together? This word all together lets me know that I'm going to add. Because if I put them all together, then I've got to add to see how many books they read. So over here, let's set it up. I know the first class read 337 books. The next class read 284 books. All right. Now, since we're adding, do we have to borrow or take away anything? No, we do not. We just simply add. So let's keep our numbers in our rows. What's 7 plus 4? 11. So I'm going to drop my 1, carry my 1. 3 plus 1 is 4. 4 plus 8 is 12. Carry my 1. 3 plus 1 is, good, 4. 4 plus 2 is 6. My answer should be 621. So let's come back over here. Our number sentence, just like we did over here, is 337 plus 284 equals 621. My answer is 621. What are we talking about? Books. All right. Very good, friends. So let's do this next one. Write a number sentence for these arrays. Here's the 2 arrays I have. So I've got a 2, because I can see that I have 1, 2. 2 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have a 2 by 7. So remember our little thing that we just did together? We have, my number sentence would be 2 times 7. And what is 2 times 7 without counting all these? Good, 14. Nice job. You do this one. Go ahead and pause the video and try it. Write me a number sentence. So if you're back at the video, you're ready to see if your answer is correct. You should have had a 4 by 3. This is a 4 by 3 array. My number sentence would be 4 times 3, and 4 times 3 is 12. Great job. All right. Number 3, color 2 3/4. So this is what I'm showing. So I know I have to have 2 full circles colored. You can use any color that you'd like, or you can use your pencil like me. So 2 full circles. Good. Am I done? No, I have to now work on my fraction. So if I'll use this fraction, I'm going to write it bigger so I can work with it. I know I'm going to look at this bottom number that I'm cutting my circle into 4 pieces. 4 equal pieces. Okay, now I have it. Now how many should I color or shade in? 3. 1, 2, 3. Now I have colored 2 and 3 out of 4 pieces. 2 3/4. Good job, friends. All right. How many yellow tiles are in bag A? Well, let's look over here. Bag A. How many color tiles are in bag A? This whole entire thing is bag A. Good. How many yellow? 3. That's all we had to do. Which color has 1 more than the green? So green has 5. 1 more would be 6. So which one has 6? Blue. Right? Which 2 colors make up half of the tiles in bag A? So I need half. So this circle is cut in half. Which 2 colors are in bag A? So let's look. Is it the blue and yellow? Blue and yellow. Does that make half? No, that's a little too big. So if I cut my circle in half, I'm going to either be looking for these 2 or these 2. Let's keep going. So we know it's not blue and yellow. Red and blue. Red, blue. Could it be those 2? Possibly. Green and blue. Green and blue. Does that make half? No, that's more than half. So my answer is red and blue. Number 5. I have 2 quarters, 1 dime, 3 nickels, and a penny. Draw these coins. So 2 quarters. How much are quarters worth? 25. Great job. And you can put Q for quarters or the amount. I like to put the amount. 1 dime. How much is a dime worth? Great. And 3 nickels. How much are nickels worth? Good. And 1 penny. Don't forget the little penny. Penny's worth 1. So when we're counting money, what do we count first? Good. The biggest coin. Let's count together. I actually have them in order. So let's count. 25, 50. Now switch our brains. Start at 50 and count by tens. 50, 60. Switch our brains again. Count by fives. 65, 70, 75, and 1 more would be 76. So, how much money do I have? 76 cents. Or you could have written it like this. 0.76. Either way is correct. And you could put a 0 in front of it. All right. Trace a pair of perpendicular line segments in problem 5 using a crayon. All right. So I do not have a crayon, so I'm going to use one of my markers. I have to go to problem 5. Oops, sorry, friends. And I have to find a perpendicular lines using only this problem. So, perpendicular lines. What is a perpendicular line? Yes. So a perpendicular line is when 2 lines meet or cross that make a 90-degree angle, that right angle. So the 2 that I'm going to choose are the first 2 I see, which is here and here. Okay. You might have chose this and this. That's correct. Any of them are correct because they do make that right angle. Good. Make sure you're careful because it says perpendicular. All right, not parallel. All right, let's keep going. Sorry, friends. To number 7, 62 minus 48. So all I have to do is I have to write it and set it up. 62 minus 48. I am subtracting, so I have to ask myself, if I have 2 M&Ms, can I take away 8? Nope. So I'm going to borrow from my friend here. The 6 becomes a 5. I always take away 1. I'm going to put a 1 up top and bring this 2 up. My new number is 12. What is 12 minus 8? Good, 4. And 5 minus 1 is? 5 minus 4 is 1. Your answer should be 14. Nice job. Over here, 563 plus 194. I've got to set it up. 563 plus 194. Make sure that you're stacking them evenly on top. So this time I'm adding. All I have to do is just add them up. What's 3 plus 4? Good, that's a doubles plus 1. Double the smaller number, add 1. 7. 6 plus 9 is? Good, that's a 9's fact. 15. Carry my 1. 5 plus 1 is? 6 plus 1 is? Good, you should have 757. Last one, friends. 494 minus 277. So this time I am subtracting. I may have to borrow. If I have 4 peanuts, can I give you 7? No. So let me go next door and borrow. My 9 becomes an 8. Bring that 1 up and bring the 4 beside it. My new number is 14. 14 minus 7 is 7. 8 minus 7 is 1. 4 minus 2 is 2. My number should be 217. All right? So, friends, I hope this was helpful. If you need any help, please, please, please let me know, and I will be glad to walk you through it. Other than that, I hope that you have learned something today and are getting very comfortable with some arrays. And if you would like to do the back, go ahead and do side B for me. All right? Have a great week, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.